Welcome back everyone to another 5 episodes of Rick and Morty from the latest season, starting with episode 4. I hope you didn't miss my video about the previous 3 episodes. In episode 4, Jerry kills the Easter Bunny, transforms into a new Easter Bunny, and now is triggering crazy orgies. But watch out, the Space Christians are here to stop him because they hate sex. Wow, what a motivation. It's a decently fun episode, but a lot of people got upset because they hate sex, just like the lame Space Christians in this episode. They put in a lot of crazy fight scenes. I guess they've really got the budget now, huh? In the end, Rick and Morty destroy all of Earth's holidays.
I'm happy we did all the other religious holidays off screen.
Based! Finally, you lazy bums can get back to work for the rest of the year. Ha! No more holidays! Woo! Thanks, Rick and Morty. Episode 5. Rick and Morty try to rob a cryoship, but some contrived conflict occurs and they have to blend in with the newly awakened passengers of the ship. Then Morty foolishly starts a revolution and everything goes wrong. A space race breaks out for who can steal back the lost treasure, and honestly, this sequence is so much fun.
Space race, Morty! Let's go!
Everything is so beautiful and golden in this episode. I just love how this show just keeps getting more and more nice looking. But when will Rick and Morty learn not to start pointless class struggles? That stuff never ends well. Just like in real life, it always ends with everyone stabbing everyone in the back until they can get the loot. This was a really good non-story episode. Only the joke at the start about the podcast is kinda dumb, but otherwise it's perfect. I wonder where this stupid ship with its class struggle was going in the first place. And Rick could have just taken them there instantly, but okay, I guess he's putting them back to sleep. Lol. I really liked when Rick was having quality family time with this couple he is blending in with. If only he could be more nice to his own family. I guess he's only nice to you if he's trying to steal from you. Episode 6. Beth and her clone are exhausted from the daily grind and use this crazy machine that turns them back into little girls. But oh no, it turns out 8-year-old Beth is a brutal, violent psychopath, and they try to murder their neighbor Gene, while the rest of the family is in some kind of lame theme park that Rick really seems to have liked originally. Well, Morty almost got laid by this bubbly blue alien bitch, but nope, he can't do it because he can't be racist, one of Morty's silly hang-ups. Why is he so politically correct all the time? Wouldn't you say the N-word to get laid? Sounds pretty good to me. Look, earlier he was telling Rick that he can't use gay as an insult. Wow, that's so crazy. This is like the least offensive insult ever. You're gay. Anyways, Rick gives everyone big heads so they can blend in with the park mascots. Meanwhile, Beth is having an adventure that's very much like a brutal version of Home Alone. I think the theme park storyline is extremely lame. And then everything goes wrong, just like in Jurassic Park. Wow, these adventures sure are dangerous occasionally. Why do they always have to find some crazy excuse for why everything has to evolve into a bloodbath, huh? And this poor Gene, he's just getting tortured in this one. Wait, does he not feel pain? How can he just pull off all his skin like that? I think the double Beth hijinks is kinda fun. It's a really nice callback to the Fruityland episode where Beth apparently was made out to be so violent so that Rick had to contain her in a fantasy world for kids. Now we know that he wasn't over-exaggerating because Beth really is insane as a child. Silly girls, you could have just gone back to when you were 20. You didn't need to go back to when you were 8. In the end, the young girls outsmart Rick and kick him in the balls, turn him into a 300-year-old geezer. That's pretty fun. It was a solid episode, but it's kind of annoying when everyone is just acting crazy for absolutely no reason. Episode 7. Rick is a disgusting crybaby anti-fan shitting on James Gunn's newest fake project, Maximum Velocity. What the fuck, writers? This is the worst thing Rick has ever done. You guys created a purposely bad franchise that is probably a Marvel analog, but you already did the Avengers parody, and the idea was that Rick wouldn't want to be part of it. But now, he wants to be in creative control over the Velocity movies. That's just stupid. You should have at least brought Story-Lord back for this. He would be right at home in this kind of narrative. At first I really hated this episode, but the part where Rick and Morty are stuck in the movie was actually pretty fun upon rewatching it. I really like the Tannenbaum Jailbreak. James Gunn and Zack Snyder make their appearances too. Okay, why not? I don't know why you needed Zack Snyder, he's really not worth anyone's time at this point, but I guess you just needed the opposite of James Gunn. Zack Snyder says something completely wrong about the Superman movie. It has too much talking? What? He claims to have seen it, but this movie has so much action. Couldn't James Gunn have been able to provide him a better jab at the movie? Oh well, whatever. I guess I like that in the end the show acknowledges that the annoying fans are impossible to please and that Rick will let James Gunn do whatever he wants. But then the Warner Bros. Executives kill him because Rick and Morty's fourth wall breaking version of the Velocities movie was too good. Okay, sure, yeah, keep dreaming, of course it was. Also, why would they not want a good movie? Do they like wasting money? Are they stupid? Yeah, that's what executives are known for, not wanting money. This ending makes no sense. Whatever, they can't all be winners. By the way, Rick built an AI to create movies from prompts. But that's his least impressive invention up to date, because that's just 5 years away and then everyone will have those. If you're from the future, you probably won't even know if this is a real video, you know? Anything could have been AI generated. We could all be living in the Matrix by now. Episode 8. Holy shit, seeing the teaser for this one really got my hopes up. Not only Jerry, but 2 Jerrys. Citadel of Cherries, let's go! Also, bonus Paul Fleischman. Remarried Beth represents. That's so good, I can't wait. This episode greatly surpassed my expectations. The Traveler Jerry is so much fun. Rick and Morty episodes are always fast-paced and dense with things happening all the time, but I really wish we could explore this set of characters more. Same with the Citadel of Ricks, I guess. They could make whole spin-off series, and they should. Make them. Give me the Cherry series, okay? How hard can it be? It doesn't even have to be animated too well. Just, I don't know, maybe they're all in the Picasso universe and it's real lazy. You just need to pay the Cherry voice actor. I'm sure he's gonna do it for free. Or for cheap, I don't know. He seems to be into it. It'll be great. Look at this amazing chase scene with cherries that is reminiscent of the encounters of the Rick Kind chase. But instead, it's all full of clumsy cherries. It's so amazing. Just them diving into couch cushions and everything. Oh my god. I guess this evil boss Jerry is kinda lame. He gets mad at them for no reason and fights them to the death. Okay, whatever. At least he's dead now, I guess. This was a really good episode. You guys really need to watch this one, okay? There's a lot of people complaining about Season 8. Now you can all shut up, because this is the best episode ever, alright? Just watch this one, okay? Maybe it's not the best ever, but this is so good. It's just a non-canon, non-story episode, and it's just so good, okay? We just have Jerry being so much fun, and it doesn't impact the greater timeline or anything, you know? They could make a million of these, and they would always be good. Watch this episode and never complain about Rick and Morty again, alright? Anyways, come back in 2 weeks when we do the last 2 episodes. Rick and Morty for 8 more seasons. Forever Rick and Morty, maximum velocity, baby. Woo! Subscribe. Rick and Morty, episode back. No. Alright, whatever. Wubba lubba dub dub.